Hi, outdoor life in Oklahoma. So we're not, so we are still live right now, but Albert's gonna come in 9:30. So we're just gonna really just if you want me to like post a YouTube video, let us watch a YouTube video or what, feel free to tell me which video to watch in chat. I am getting some stuff uh set up. So if you want to just see like what fishing actually tips and stuff portion, just come back like in 5 minutes when I've got everything set up. So that's that. Okay, so we're all good right now. So I've got all my links set up and I'm gonna screen share. So when Albert comes in, I want to talk about these actually specific spots of George Rogers Park, Cedar Island, as well as Roher, because it's also some spot I fish and kind of like we're gonna have some different, probably some different opinions on fishing these since we have different experience in it and high okay, see fish page. Can I show you? Yeah, I can show you. And outdoor life in Oklahoma. You're probably watching this too. So after before he comes in, I'm just gonna kind of just like tell you guys about some spots like along the Willamette as well as big on the Tualatin. I'm pretty sure the ones on the Tualatin doesn't have any like topo map or contour map. The ones where it shows the depth of the body of water, but the Willamette ones definitely do. So I've got two links open if you do get confused. So I am going to screen share right now. Okay. You guys should be able to see me, I'm pretty sure. Can you guys see me? If you guys can't see me, just say yes in chat. I probably can't. Okay, yeah, outdoor life in Oklahoma. This is just a late night fishing. I'm pretty sure, unless you live in Hawaii or in Alaska, like I'm in Pacific time, so it's probably the latest time ever. So yeah, if you live in Oklahoma, it should be like 2 hours. Like, so you're like 11 right now. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I'm bad at time. But anyways, can you guys see what I'm doing on my screen? I'm pretty sure you guys could. If you guys couldn't, just like tell me in chat, because I would know. So as Albert was saying, I'm pretty sure I watched a bit of his stream. Anywhere in downtown Portland is pretty bad, and that is not at all true. Um, Albert, if you're watching this, you're probably gonna be like, we're probably gonna have a big debate on this. But on the confluence of Columbia River and Willamette River, all of these places are very great. Lots of fish on these channels, and I'm just gonna come back and check. Okay, Yeah, so you guys could hear me and everything. But downtown Portland is a bit nasty. I have to admit that. Like especially the water, it's not that great. The water, I'm pretty sure it's the worst place in all Oregon. Like not all Oregon, but like all Willamette River. It's like the most polluted part of the whole waterway. Mainly because of all the spillways and stuff they're building there. So anywhere in downtown, I won't actually suggest. But people, I've known people and I've seen people catch lots of I think mainly sturgeons. Some people catch smallmouth off docks. Let's say at Omsi. I'll show you guys the dock right here. They've got some good docks right here. So yeah, let's say here. There's like submarine dock. I've actually been here. Like I've not fished here, and like all these docks, if they're accessible, they could be good. I mean, like I'm not gonna judge it. But anyways, back to a map. I feel more comfortable looking at this instead of satellite. And Albert said like the best place you could start go fishing is somewhere around downtown Lake Oswego is where like we live, and that is pretty true. At least water starts to get better around this area, and it gets pretty much better and better. Unless like I'm pretty sure Oregon City, somewhere around there might be a little polluted and all like but Willamette River runs all the way down south, and then like I'm like the water is probably gonna be pretty shallow back there. I've never fished there before, so we're just talking about the mainstream Willamette, and maybe a little bit up all the way to Albany, because um, that's pretty much limits the area where I fish. So nobody's watching or not, I don't care. Okay, so we'll start from. We'll just skip the Lake Oswego part because Albert, we're gonna wait for him to talk about that. But if we do go on this, oh, I hate this. Okay, so we're going on the contour. Also, if any of you are interested in fishing the Columbia, I do know some great spots. One of my friends, I think they fish somewhere around here, around Hayden Island. Like my family actually have considered over the summer about buying a house there, but like apparently like it didn't work out very well. Like we even consider like Blue Lake. Blue Lake is a great spot, although it's not really like related. But I'm just gonna show you guys because I think it's a cool looking place. Many and there's like this Fairview Lake. So I'm just gonna talk about these real quick for like 5 minutes or so. So Blue Lake is a totally 100% man. I'm pretty sure both of these are man-made lakes. I actually wrote and did a lot of research on these lakes. Uh, these I think were supposed to be one lake. They at least they used to be, and then like some people from like I don't know the military or stuff like that, they built this like actually like kind of like a dam stuff to um separate them apart. Don't quote me on any of this. I'm pretty sure that's what research said, but like it's been like half a year ago, so I'm not really sure. Blue Lake Regional Park is the only like you could access half of pretty much half of the lake on this, and then other half is basically or like the fishing's good half is owned by the residents, and the Fairview Lake is pretty much just 100% private property, except for three parks. One's like this, Hawk Bay City Park. I'm pretty sure you can't access anything from here. The Lakeshore Park, I fish this park, and I'm gonna tell you later about it. And then there's like this, yeah, Pelfrey Park. I don't know if I'm pronouncing this very clearly, but I'm not like I didn't go there because it didn't seem like there's a lot of good opening to getting there. As you see, there's two major color changes, and that's because Fairview Lake, it's only like 5 feet deep, but Blue Lake it could go like I'm pretty sure 10 feet at least. So, oh yeah, bass catcher. Huh. So this is but Sunfish King raid is starting, right? Okay, so I was saying the Blue Lake is gonna be right here. The docks right here are so Blue Lake will be your best bet if you are going for bass and panfish and maybe trout. There's even trouting there. So this part, all of these docks are great. As you see, there's a ton of lily pads. This part, lots. If you drop like a worm or a very small jig, you could like jig for panfish and stuff. Like I've got small bass and bluegill all along the park. And then like this stuff is pretty nasty. I've actually never been there because it looks so nasty. But it looks like the western end of the lake is pretty much just 100% covered with lily pads, and that didn't look too well. I also never fished this part mainly because it has way too many lily pads too. So I would say the best fishing would be going like somewhere from this part all the way along the banks to this dock. If you're looking for bank fishing, of course. If you like dock fishing, just go on the dock and then fish around with the lily pads. You'll have great success. So we've got two people. Yes. Okay. So I'm just gonna keep talking. Um, this is actually a boat launch. In the winter, they do allow boating there. In the summer, they do not, unless you go. They have this boat rental right here. Actually, this summer, if COVID gets better, I'm planning to actually rent a boat out there and like, grab two fishing rods and just like kind of just like roll all the way down to like to yeah, to these lily pads and throw some frogs, trying to get some top water bass action. I've actually really wanted to fish this place, even though it looks super nasty, but it still looks fishable. So that's one thing I want to do this summer, and kind of just like throw like a spinner or something for trout all along the lake. Because I know there's some big trout in there. They're just super hard to catch. And the only good time there for trout is when they stock them. And I was saying, so really the spots you want to aim for is along the edges of the lily pads. This spot I've had especially success in is between these two lily pads, maybe because fish kind of like just dart around these two structures. And what I do is I just cast a bobber to somewhere like right here and then just drag a little piece of worm all the way down. And then there's pretty much only two possibilities. One is you just get snapped right like as you're retrieving it, and the second, as you're like if you're wearing polarized glasses and it's the right condition, you can see the fish. You'll see like there's gonna be like 10 fish tailing it all the way till here, and then at that point I just stop. Let the ones who want to take a bite, and then just set the hook and catch a fish. This part is also great too. I've actually caught a little bluegill. On overcast days, they seem to just like all group up along like this shoreline, and like at these times, you just like literally just like pick them up, especially during spawn season. That's pretty much for Blue Lake. There's not that much to talk about it. Fairview Lake, as I said, unless you have a boat, you could swim out, like not swim, like row out in the middle. There's not really that much like opening you could cast. One is the stock. I'm not sure how great this is actually. It might be good, it might not. Um, I've never fished here before, but I've seen people catch bass with spinner baits and stuff on here. And then here is an opening, and then here is an opening. I've that one time I went, it was like super windy, and then like I was at here, and then a huge like 10-pound common carp just got like I don't know. It was in the summer. The water might have been too low or something, and it just can't be like it kind of just stuck out in the middle, and it just dead. A dead carp just floated towards me, and I was like pretty shocked of like that actually dead carp floating towards me, and then mainly every place all the way here it's so weedy. Like this spot is just too many weeds. You have to get like weedless lures, or you are just like half the time are gonna be cleaning weeds off your lure. Um, So we've kind of spent quite a bit time. Let's see if I could actually, if there are actually contour of this. I don't know. Yeah, there's no contour of this. So let's go back to Willamette River. All the way down. As I said, this downtown Portland area, they do have some good fishing. It's like not all bad. Let's see, all the way down here. Wait, I think I might have gone too far. Yes, so this is kind of a part where I want to bring some attention to, and that is this confluence of Clackamas River and Willamette River, and it could prove some very good what do you say? Salmon and steelhead fishing, which I am stoked to get to. The Clackamas River is actually very good, especially if you go like I'm gonna go back to this map. So um okay, so uh as I said, like all this you see like this little blue line, all this is Clackamas River as all the way till it got to Estacada. It's pretty much where the trout and salmon all get good. All along this, like and Eagle Creek is pretty good too. I've heard these spots are great. And basically like there's like a spot very like upstream where Albert is gonna come in and talk about, but I'm just kind of gonna talk about this confluence right here. I can't talk. Gull Island, as you see here, this Gull Island, it's a pretty shallow stretch, I would say. And it's pretty much, I'm pretty sure called Clackamas Rapids. These have decent smallmouth fishing that I know of, and on this side, it's slightly deeper. So if you want to fish for some smallmouth, maybe channel cats, I'm pretty sure they're all around here. Um, we're not gonna say much, and that's pretty much just it. Oh shoot. Um. Oh shoot. Oh yeah. So I'm actually gonna fish tomorrow. At Cedar Island. Damien. Yeah. Well, I mean, my point in fishing is not just like get myself well, of course I have some secret spots, but that's not because I don't want to give it away. It's mainly because other people who tell me their spots want to keep it secret, so I've got to keep my mouth shush, so I don't want to give away other people's spots. It's like kind of rude or something like that. But if it's spots I discovered, I kind of want like everyone to kind of fish it, like everyone gets a chance. Like I'm not just gonna keep all the fish myself. And like finding spots is fun also. Yeah, also where the heck is Albert? I need to get him in. So sorry guys, I'm gonna go on Instagram and tell him to get here. He has some piano stuff to do. Maybe we're gonna ask him about that. Okay, are you done? Okay, so well Albert, Carpin is here too. Where is Albert? Yeah, Albert, where are you? Albert has some pianos. Let me read his exact text. I need to practice some piano, so it'll be about 30 minutes for me to join. I need to practice a bit of piano today. Yeah, he has some piano practice done. So oh, thank you. The art, these are just like hand-drawn sketches. I actually moved all my room to like make this little studio thing. Um, and then like I've got all the fishing gear on this end, as you guys see. Some of them are in the car because I need to use them tomorrow. So also before Albert, oh, should I share some of Albert's spot before he gets in? Please tell me if I should give away a few of Albert's spots before he comes in and gets mad at me. Probably. Should I do that? I mean, like it's probably okay because like some of the spots like he didn't really mind, but like I'm probably not gonna do like lots of like secret ones. I'm just gonna do it anyway. So, uh, okay, let me share my screen. Read Albert's diary. I don't know if Albert has a diary. If he does, I'm definitely gonna post it on YouTube. Okay, share screen, share screen, share screen, share screen. Okay, yep, let's go. So Albert spot. So I assume that if it's Albert's spot, I'm gonna tell you guys the spot he has most confidence or his favorite spot is in. I mean, he already made a lot of them public on YouTube. So honestly, it might be just overview if you watch a ton of my videos. Oh come on, I have problem finding this stuff now. So I'm just gonna look up St. Louis Pond. Actually, I'm not gonna do St. Louis Pond. He's already told a bunch of stuff about that on YouTube. Canby Pond. Yes, I'm gonna do Canby Pond. So Canby Pond, we're just gonna take that away. That's kind of annoying. So as you see, this is the Molalla River. It's actually another branch. It's part of the Willamette River watershed. So really, it's kind of just connected, but it's very shallow. And this Canby Pond is basically built beside the river. So you just drive in here and then park somewhere around here. This Canby Pond. Wait, actually, is it? So this Canby Pond, it is stocked like maybe 3 times, like once in three. Like it depends on the season. If it's like trout season in the winter, it might get mainly. I think the stocking takes place in early spring, mid spring, maybe something like in September and November, I remember. But anyways, this place is pretty nasty. It's got a bunch of weeds, but it's also got a bunch of fish. The weird thing is that the panfish there is really finicky. They don't bite worms, and that's the only spot I've ever seen fish never bite worms. There's literally like this. It's either a very small bass or a little bluegill, and then basically, I was trying to get it to kind of like eat my bait, but it just never did. It just like ignored it. I just put it like right in front of its face, and it just like it just didn't take it. But the trout bear is also it's really weird. Let me tell you my fishing story. But before that, oh, technical issues. Share screen. Okay, so before that, I'm just gonna kind of talk about Albert's secret in this spot. So these are actually everything Albert told me. I don't know if he wants to make them public or not, but if it's my knowledge, I think I'm just gonna tell you guys. So the whole pond, it really depends. As far as I know, this spot, like the south side, is not good. If you're coming to Fisher, you should look for the northern and western side. The eastern side is pretty much inaccessible. I've actually seen a pretty small beaver right here. It was like the first time I've ever seen a beaver in my whole entire life. At least a live beaver. That's fun. So right here. So all along this, they sometimes stock it. I do not know why the image quality is so bad. It might be because of a computer. It's not a very good PC. It's a pretty old one. And then sometimes they stock it here. And like my interesting story on this spot is that why in the heck are you still not responding, Albert? Okay. Anyways, one of the funny stuff that happened in the spot is that wait, what? Yeah, you need to travel. You should go fishing China. I know that for a fact that there are largemouth bass in China. You could try to catch those. There's also like literally huge carp there. You'll probably catch your PB, but mainly they're just small crucian carp that you'll catch, and then they also view pike minnow, which is basically considered trash fish in Oregon for some reason, but like it's like so valued in China that they could. Oh, they don't. Okay, Selfish King, that's the funny thing. So as we all know, China is a pretty polluted nation and all that, and that is like some of that is contributed is because of overfishing. And if you guys have heard the story of how like the Chinese I don't know which is called was it the Chinese sturgeon? I don't know. It's something like that. Actually, it's pretty much extinct in the Yangtze River. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. I'm real bad on geography, but it's pretty much extinct because of overfishing and because they never sell any fishing license. So I could literally just grab a rod, grab a reel, grab some line, grab a bait, and then just cast. And when you catch fish, there's really no limits to it unless like you have a fishing boat and when you're out there you're fishing and then you sell the fish you catch, like not catch, like they use the net and stuff like that. uh if you do that you might need a license, but if you're just plain fishing and you just catch like 20 something fish, we're not gonna nobody's gonna there's like no like game wardens or stuff like that and they keep come here and like that you pay a fine and stuff. Nobody's gonna do that. Maybe there's some people who might like rob your fish because anyways, the yeah, the fish is literally like crazy. Fishing in China is crazy. I'm just gonna leave it as that, and I'm just gonna give away my next secret spot right here before Albert comes in. So we have this how do I zoom? Oh, how did I not notice that there's the zooming and zoom out button here all the time? I am so dumb. Okay. Anyways, you guys know we live in Lake Oswego. Why let's not talk about fishing in Lake Oswego? Because I totally do not know anything about fishing in here. Mainly because this river, or this lake, I should say. Okay, I'm just gonna show you guys right here. Oswego Creek. This lake is crazy. I'm just gonna tell you. Lake Oswego Lake. So this whole lake, it's surrounded by private property, and there is only one place and one place only you could actually like publicly access it without any cops on your tail, and that is beside oh come on, stop. The only time I do a live stream on Google Maps and Google Maps just do not like cooperate. Probably they know that I'm doing a live stream and they're pretty shy and do not like to be shown. But anyways, this is the only publicly accessible spot. And of course, like we also have all this, it's called Sunleaf Plaza. All over here, you could like, I'm pretty sure you could fish off here, but like me and Albert could try to skip some docks right here since we are like all in like we're not too far away, like 5 minutes of drive each. So we could fish here. We could try skipping some docks, but it's really not that good. People caught largemouth bass here, but I do not feel like it's a good spot. And all along this lane, you could try to catch fish, but I do not have a good feeling about this lake. And mainly, I'm just gonna show you guys the map. And we're in Lakewood Bay, so there's not really any map here. But as you guys see, this is a pretty deep lake. It's got like something. It's a man-made lake, so it's more impressive. The deepest part is got somewhere around like 50 feet. Um, and that's why there's rumors saying that there are sturgeons in here, but I do not believe that rumor because it just seems too impossible. All this is 1 foot. I've been to here. It's very shallow. Honestly, I know some of my friends, like non-fishing friends, and some of them do fish. They do. They oh, come on, stop StreamYard. Okay, so they do swim here. I'm pretty sure they have swimming stuff, so it's pretty deep. Um, the main fishing spot is gonna be Liquid Bay, unless I could find some way to get a kayak or canoe out here without getting the cops on my tail and then just roll all the way down here, duck under this bridge, and then I can fish in here, which is a lot more effort. Wait a minute. Oh, okay. I'll try to be back. Bye, guys. Okay, some fishing. So the problem is, Albert, just like do piano better, okay? Albert, do piano better. If you do not, I'm pretty sure Albert's better at piano than I am, but honestly, if you, Albert, if you're watching this afterwards and you feel like, okay, I'm not gonna talk. Actually, for the two people actually. My bad grammar. Excuse my bad grammar. Two people still watching chat. I'm gonna go get a quick drink of water and yeah, I'm getting chased by the cops. Um, yeah, cause so if you do not know that Lake Oswego, the whole like city we're in, the cops are like very hard. They're considered very hard on fishermen. They're like getting out your fishing license and checking them. I'm pretty sure they're a lot strict on that than any other like cities in the area. So and like they've got like I've been like reading forums like for like a while about Lake Oswego and fishing Oswego Lake. The Lake Oswego police are, I think they are like very strict on like fishing the lake because I've been chased by cops in several countries. Well, you're like a guy on the run, huh? In several countries. That's impressive. That's a lot of like different cops. But yeah, as I was saying, like the Oswego Lake, it's a very private lake. But like the inhabitants don't, the residents, or I should say, don't really like other people coming in and like fishing on their property. So the cops are very strict on that area when you're fishing there. So definitely, I do not want to like risk going there if I do not know if it's a private or public property, whether I can fish it or not. Well, of course, I can always like call to a police station and ask. I've changed a lot, lol. I used to run from cops in my first car all the time. I would never even try. Yeah, you probably shouldn't. So agrees. Better like me immune to many laws. Okay, so anyways, if Albert comes in into a stream, I'm pretty sure he's gonna come in. He's probably gonna tell me in the Instagram first. But in any case, uh, if he does come into the stream and starts commenting in chat, just tell him that I'm gonna get a drink of water because I am gonna do that for like, and I'm gonna be back in like a few minutes or so. Okay, Albert, still not here. Okay. So Albert's not here. I'm not sure. Yeah, go get hydrated. I had a summer camp before and I was pretty dehydrated. I didn't. I'm pretty sure I didn't pee for like 5 days. I do not know why. I should tell you guys that, but like I'm pretty sure I only like went to bathroom twice, and that includes number one. Wait, actually, maybe not twice. Like only 5 times. 5 times in 5 days. Including number one, number two. Yeah, that was my personal record. I do not know. I just seems like my whole system stops working when I go to camps, summer camps and stuff like that. But anyways, yeah. So nobody's gonna go watching because they probably do not want to hear me talk about that stuff. We're gonna go back to fishing. Since nobody's really watching right now, Albert, if you're watching, you need to watch this part. Okay, I'm gonna leave a timestamp in the comments section below for Albert. You need to watch this part. So let's get down to this spot we're specifically looking at, and that is Cedar Island, the spot I'm also gonna fish tomorrow. So this spot actually has many flaws and advantages. So we are just gonna search up Cedar Island, Westland. Okay. So as you guys see, pretty great park. It's big. So I kind of want to, before we get into too much details about park, I kind of want to talk about the structure of this park. And still zero people. Yeah, they're probably gonna go to bed. But anyways, so I kind of want to talk about the structure of this park to kind of better understand this spot. Um, Inside this park, it basically just looks like a lake. I'm just gonna be honest with you. If you're like in this, like all this pink axis, it's gonna look like a lake. And when you're like on here, this will just look like a creek. And as you see here, this is basically a U-shaped island. There's nothing else to talk about. So kind of all this part, you could access all this part. This is a little bit mushy, like it's got tons of like very wet mud that you could like get stuck in. So I won't suggest you go here. I've never like very much explored all this part. I usually only fish till here, but all this is also like I don't see them being very good. But anyways, let's get here. So first of all, to access this park, you will mainly need to go into Mariasion State Park, which also features some great fishing. I'm just gonna say this only spot right here. This spot is great for smallmouth, even like flounders, like freshwater flounders and sculpins. They all inhabit in this, or gobies if you prefer. Uh, when water is high, this is gonna be a great spot. But when water is high, Cedar Island is not going to be a great spot if the bridge hasn't opened yet, which is probably the case tomorrow. Um, the bridge is not going to open, so I'm hopefully going to get to a time where it's low tide, where all this part is exposed, so I could still get in and then like plan all my time out. Like I have to get out before a certain time before the tide start coming up and get trapped on the island and stuff like that. I mean, I could fish, but like it's probably gonna be like 24 hours before I could come back again. I'm not sure if I can survive that long eating raw fish meat. But anyways, oh yay, mushy. I do not know Japanese, so I'm not gonna say too much about that. But anyways, so hopefully I don't get stuck on the island tomorrow because I'm pretty much gonna go in low tide. And also this island on Saturdays and Sundays and maybe Friday nights or just Monday nights or just any like not like nights but afternoons in general. They like there might be people like maybe in the summer there's gonna be people wakeboarding even though it's a no wake zone, and then there's gonna be a bunch of people doing like water activities that's gonna affect your fishing, and it's been like more popular in the recent years. Um, Now let's just talk about like kind of like the parts of the island you can fish. And of course, if we zoom out, first of all, the inside of the island, you can fish this from three sides. The second spot, that this is gonna be the best spot in my opinion. And then I kind of also separate this into a lot more stuff. I'm gonna explain that later, but here, somewhere along this part, you could walk out to this, and all the way from here, and keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Like I'm pretty sure it's not gonna be that accessible back there, but to here, this is gonna be. Oh wait, Albert's here. Actually, Albert's here. Wait a minute, let me see. Okay, so guys. Okay, the other guest is coming here. I'm gonna give him a link and then he's gonna come in. I'm just talking. Okay, let me give you a link. Let me link you. No, not like actually link you. Ooh, okay. This page seems so developed, so you get into more. Well, yes. So, this page seems so developed, so people into more. Yeah. So, Another thing I've noticed in fishing over the years is that certainly like the more remote areas they do offer better fishing, mainly because the developed areas where like people find it more accessible to fishing, like they could park their car, let's say, just beside the water side, but that spot is probably going to be very not like, I won't say not good, but it's going to be very overfished, and fishing it would prove very difficult. And yeah, so kind of like just looking for more remote areas to fish. And I need to link up to okay. Okay. The hours coming any minute right now. Yeah, it's gotta be pressure. Yeah, that's a problem. Yeah. So that's why like I've been both me and Albert have been like trying to look little ponds on Google Maps. Like we would literally spend like sometimes hours just like in the winter, especially when it's like not good fishing time. Well, I don't want to say like not good fishing time, but like um so like kind of just like wet season. Oh, I'm in Portland, Oregon. Uh, we get very like the weather is very rainy in Oregon. Yeah, try random ponds. It's very rainy in Oregon, so in winter nothing much to do. So we're just like try to look for as many like ponds on Google Maps as possible. And okay, let me see. Where is Albert? Did he see my? Okay, I just give him an invite. So I do not know why he is still. Okay, so we're just gonna keep on talking about the spot until Albert comes in and then starts screaming his head off. Maybe, I don't know. Otherwise, I'm not gonna know this. So screen share again. Share screen, share screen, share screen. Okay, let's see here. As I was saying, this part is basically kind of like a little creek. There's excellent smallmouth bass fishing in here. There's channel catfishing here. There's tons of everything in here. This is just like a little creek channel style thing. And then of course we can't leave out the main part of Willamette River, and I kind of want to talk about it in here. So as you guys see, I've never ever like really fished this part before, but we've got something like 17 feet, 22 feet, 21 feet of water right here, and even like more like it's 51 feet right here, and I've heard they've been excellent for sturgeon fishing. I do not know how true is that. Oh, Albert is here. Albert, you're here.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, I was just
Okay.
talking about Cedar Island. So I'm pretty sure you know like pretty much the basic shape of the Cedar Island, right? You've been
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
I'm kind of just talking about like how the fishing is there. So in the middle is basically just like a lake styled stuff. Here is like a little channel. Um so I'm pretty sure you never fished this side before, right?
I fish both sides.
No, like this
I've only caught fish on the left side. Yeah, I fished
no, like
that area too, nothing.
have you fished like this big channel?
Yeah, I have. And there's nothing
How is
much
it?
there.
I've never fished there before.
It's really bad. I fished there like probably 5-ish hours. All along that side, like basically from the top to the bottom, I fished like well, in total from the very tip of Cedar Island to like the entrance, the most upstream entrance from Marius Young, I've got one smallmouth bass, 11 inches. That's it. In like 10
Well,
hours plus of fishing.
so I don't know. Maybe you want to do this in the summer, but I've heard like all these like 22 feet. You see all these 22 feet stuff right here. I've heard that they could be good for salmon. I do not know how true is that, but that's what I heard. And then this part, I've seen people catch sturgeons on. Inside there's mainly just two holes. I'm pretty sure you guys, Albert, you know, right? 24 feet right here, 23 feet right here.
Yeah.
Yeah. And basically that's pretty much it. So I'm just gonna stop sharing right now.
You've
Fox.
caught most of your fish here, right?
I've caught most of my fish in the inside the like the island stuff. What are you using there? And that's what me and Albert are gonna come and talk about, right, Albert?
Yes, yes,
But
yes,
before,
yes.
let's
That's
talk about
correct.
your piano. Why did you like got on 15 minutes late?
Well, my sister was practicing piano. I was doing other stuff before that, so that was the only time I was able to practice
How
piano.
good are you
Yeah,
at piano?
I'm okay, I guess. But let's talk about fishing.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so what do we use here? All my gears are in the car because I'm going early tomorrow morning, so I do not have anything to show you guys. Uh, I'm gonna get out my tackle box, I guess. Don't sweat him, man. The kid pinky. Okay, so
Oh, I did not notice this, but Resin Rube said, "Hello, Albert. Hello, Resin. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right."
wait a minute. Wait, your sister never did a face review on her channel, right?
She never did.
Okay. No. Anyways, we're talking about what to use it, right? And my
Yep.
response is the one and only rooster tail. I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. Like
Nope, 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 nope.
Albert,
I disagree.
Albert's like I know
I
what's going
disagree.
on. Just like
I
starts like talking about rooster tails
no.
for 30 minutes straight.
I prefer soft. I think soft plastics make me feel more confident than hard baits in
Why do
general.
you think of that, Albert?
I don't know. I just like soft plastics more. And like,
Well,
cause
have you
like
caught
I
that
feel
much
like I have more.
soft fish on soft plastics?
Well, when we look at lures in general, I've
Yeah.
caught more fish on soft plastics than I have on hard baits.
What soft plastics are you using? Like grubs?
Yeah, grub jigs, worms, stuff like that.
Like kind of like
Oh,
these certain
right.
ones?
Speaking of which,
How's your trip
today,
today?
well, kind of crowded and stuff.
Ha!
Should
That's
have
what I
gone.
told you, buddy.
Yeah, I should have gone at like 7 in the morning.
7
Yeah,
in the
that's true.
morning?
Yeah, if you go at 7 to like 9, there's gonna be no boaters there. First of all, the dock's like all by your own, and you can also catch the crappie bite.
Oh, geez, this is so
Right?
true.
Think about
Copy
that.
is easier to lose if you get snagged. Yeah, I've paid like $100. I've lost $100 off hard baits. They're just like, they're just like when you like, you get that lure stuck in that like whatever, and then you can't get it out. You just like,
Speaking of which, okay, I got snagged on a Texas rig, and I actually got it out intact.
well, yeah, Texas rig is easy to get out. The whole shape, like like the
I
bullet,
lost a
and
Ned
then
rig today.
it's easier to get out than like let's say something that has like 3 treble hooks. Let's say
Yeah.
there's still crankbait. I do not know why there's yeah, because like all these are gonna be harder to get out.
I found a swim bait though, which is pretty cool.
But like for some reason, wait. So you guys wait, Albert, you got skunked today, right?
Yeah, but at least I got a swim bait.
Wait, what do you mean you got swim bait?
I found one, and it was in pretty good condition.
Oh, wow. I'm on Ozark Trail thing now. Yes, they are expensive. Rapala, is that how you pronounce it, Albert? I do not know.
I think it's called Rapala, but it's the same thing.
Rapala? I didn't. I honestly do not know.
It's
So
like
let's just
potato
try Rapala
potato.
for the sake of this live stream. So Rapalas they sell for like what, $12 per lure?
Well, I mean, it depends. I guess some of them are like 4 or 5, but like they
Well,
can go to
these
12.
like are so small you can't even catch. They are pretty
Yeah,
expensive.
I hate the small lures. It's okay. I don't know how people cast their jigs so far. Like I can't do that.
Well, dude, that's why I told you to get more rods.
I don't have the money to do that.
You don't have the money to do that.
Speaking
Oh.
of which, I blew $43 on just a few bass and crappie baits
Wait, do you
today.
have allowance or stuff like that?
I don't have any allowance, but like my parents prefer that I don't spend much money on stuff in general.
Okay.
So
Okay. We need to get like. So what did you use them on?
well, I bought a pink. I hear pink is good for crappie, so I got a pink crappie tube jig set with the matching hooks, kind of like that,
Like these?
except basically all pink. What else did I get? Let's see. I got those right with the matching hooks with the weights on them. I got the crappie magnets with the crappie magnet thingies, and then I got the what else? Like 1 pack of the green pumpkin soft plastic worms, 5.75 inches. Um, I also got matching hooks, like 5/0 hooks, I believe, for them. And then I also got a few bullet weights for those for like the Texas rig type. And then also just one chatterbait for future use at St. Louis ponds. And then
So Albert, what I'm gonna tell
a
you
Ned
is
rig.
that you should not spend that much money on baits. You should spend way much money on like save them up for a good rod and stuff like that, and some good line. Cause honestly, you'll need like these for different situations. I know that you have a light combo, right?
Yeah, I have medium light.
So
I
it
have
that should
one
be able
rod.
to like cover mainly anything. But like if you really want to like going with jigs and maybe going with some bass lures, you're gonna have to like really like I don't know like tackle like tactic it with like your rod and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You really need to like upgrade your stuff. I mean, your stuff are not bad for like overall multi-species fishing, but they are pretty like they are not gonna be the best. Baits are important as well. Yeah. See, like, yeah, dude, I understand you. You're broke.
Okay.
We need to do something with your rod and reel combo with that $200.
I'm
You
just
are
gonna
so
see if I
broke.
can catch a smallmouth on a Ned rig somewhere. Cause I think Ned rig is like my only hope at this point. Because I
So
can cast far with the Ned rig.
you cannot. That's the point.
I can cast
All
decently
those like
far.
you see those pro like bass fishermen too. They you like the boat is like very important. Like since it's not realistic for us to like save up and get a boat, so that's pretty much hopeless. So we'll just have to roll with bank fishing. But net rig, yes, yeah, $200. Yeah, if you haven't went back and watched one of my videos, yeah, you don't need to 200. Yeah, you definitely don't need two
The
hundred
two
dollars.
hundred dollars is like our budget thing that we got.
Yeah, like we got like for the. I'm
Well,
also
mostly
gonna like
him. Actually, all him.
yeah, well, yeah, 100. Yeah, that yeah, like Albert could get like two very well like good bass combos for like
Okay.
$100.
If you want to spend like I know you like want to like give me some stuff, but like if you do, just get yourself like a good combo and then you can get me one of your used ones. Cause like I really feel bad for like if you have to give me $100 for buying a new combo. Like that's
No, honestly, my mom thinks I have way too many rods. So if I do get like $100 for like a very good rod, I'm probably just gonna throw you all my other rods. So like you could
yeah.
pile up with like 200. Like I'm gonna if I do like get like good rods with that $200 of mine, I'm gonna probably gonna give you like five of my like old used rods. I've got like 7 or 8 right now. So loose, yeah.
Also, should I get a bait caster or just a spinning?
It depends on what you want to fish. It honestly depends. Bait cast and spinning, it like it's really up to you. Like, what do you want to fish? Bait cast is a lot more about accuracy.
I kind of want to cast for catch some bass.
Well, well, people could catch bass with spinning and bait casting gear. It totally depends on like what you like. What first of all is what condition you're fishing in, and second of all is like what basically what baits you're throwing.
Yeah.
So let me just give you a very easy example. Like bait casters, if you want to flip a dog, you would want a bait caster instead of a spinning, because you're gonna get way more accuracy with that bait caster instead of that spinning reel. But if let's say any of all like just general fishing situations, spinning is obviously like the better way to go because A, it's cheap, and B, like you don't need that much accuracy unless you're like really wanting to fish a specific spot on like a very big open water. So what like it's honestly up to you. Same with ponds. I like are there that much cover?
Well, there's a pretty healthy amount of cover there.
Yeah, you mean snacks?
Not really snacks. It's just annoying because there's
You have tree trunks and weeds and stuff like that.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't really like folks for some reason. But
That's why I want to use Texas rig as opposed to the
but
Wacky
what are you
rig.
gonna be Texas rigging them on? I'm not sure if there are that much like big fish there. Like if you want to go Texas rig, I could give you like a bunch of these. Like I've shown these before. Like these crazy big like curly tail worms and like and like these little like curly tail worms. I've got a bunch of those. If you do want to go but like I've had never I've tried these of them before, but I've got no luck with them. I'm just gonna be honest with you right there. I've
Yeah.
tried them before, but I ain't got any luck in them. I'm pretty sure
I
the only like ever bite I've got from a bass at St. Louis is worms.
I'm pretty sure that it just depends on the type of person you are, because like I know some people who catch them easily on soft plastics, and other people who use crankbaits.
What do you mean like you mean like lure preferences, like how it feels in your hand and stuff like that?
Yeah, but yeah, that's why I like Texas rig.
I like I mean I don't have anything against Texas rigs, but like I honestly feel like a bladed bait, you know, like that spinning, you know, like when you retrieve like a spinner, like you've got that vibration feeling. I feel like
Yeah,
it's way more comfortable, like handling like that instead of let's say like a Texas rig bite. I feel like that's way more comfortable for me. But like yeah, as I said, like with a text message, you do you like Texas is good for grass and heavy cover, which basically concludes St. Louis ponds. Do you agree with me, Albert?
yeah, basically.
Yeah, but not all of them will produce. I'm just gonna like say it straight like that. Only Harvard's yeah. Yes, that is true. I rarely lost a fish with like a treble hook. That's like a no-no. Except for one time where I like thought it was snag and tried to get it out. I probably just yanked it out of fish mouth and the fish like I want it. I'm like, nope.
I just want to catch some type of smallmouth or largemouth, just in general, on a
I want to catch
Ned
a
rig or
smallmouth.
a soft plastic or a Texas rig or something.
I've never caught a smallmouth in my whole entire life, so I really want to get hooked up with a smallmouth. Also,
I've
Albert,
caught
do you
like
have
three.
tomorrow morning?
Depends on when tomorrow morning.
Like 9.
Sure, I guess, but I don't know if my parents would be happy with going fishing.
Yeah, I mean, like honestly, I mean, like streaming. Like, I might streamer, I might not. Like, just I don't know.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I don't know how. Like, I've heard, Albert. I don't know you, but like I've heard a lot of good things about Netrig. Have you?
Yeah, lots of good.
Well, I've heard lots of good things with Senkos too, but like, well, I tried Senko, I never like had any luck with them, so I do not know how well I might trust like a net rig. I might get some net rig this time. I go to like a tackle shop or something like that, but I do not know how well I gonna trust them.
I got like one pack of green pumpkin Ned rigs, and I don't even know what brand. I don't know if the brand I got is like the right brand, but like
Which brand?
it's like what's it called? It's like a Z Max or whatever. I don't know.
Oh, C-Max? Yeah, you got the right brand. You got like one of the best brands in the net rig history.
Wow. So I basically paid
Wait,
extra,
what's it called? C-Max?
something like that, and green pumpkin.
A seaman, yeah, seaman, like their net rigs are like fire, like they are like considered like the most I won't say technically the best because like everyone has their own opinions, but it's one of the best. It's one of the best because like they're tough. Seaman, their baits, it's the same brand as the chatterbait you got, right? Did you get a
Yeah.
Seaman chatterbait? Yeah, they make their baits tough, especially with soft plastics. I mean, what do you
That's
think I should throw tomorrow? As I'm definitely gonna throw some rooster tails. You're not
throw
gonna
some
stop me on.
crankbaits. Just do some crankbaits. Throw any crankbaits you can, and then do after crankbaits do some soft plastics, and then that's it.
I've tried crankbaits before, like medium diamond crankbaits, but it also really depends on the water depth. Tomorrow I go.
Yeah, true.
If you have crossing your area, get those too. We do have crossing our area, but I ran out of cross and I didn't get any. That's like my worst decision. My the only thing that might imitate a crawl is like those tubes, but like they're too huge for fishing.
Yeah.
Lipless. I do have a lipless. I've never tried those out before. I might do that tomorrow.
I
But
think the small up there have good crop.
yeah, very smallmouth in Cedar Island, but I don't know how to catch them really. I might do a drop shot. Mainly, I'm just gonna do some like if there are bluegills busting the surface, I'm just gonna be happy with catching some microfishing. I'll just come home with a bunch of bluegill soup. You guys will see some like catch and cooks. According to the places you've shown, you don't need to go very deep. I mean, it's not a very deep spot to begin with. It's only like 17 feet. Like, except I'm not gonna be fishing a hose. A lot of shell. It's a it's clutch. I don't know. I don't know. Albert, you probably never seen this before, but I have like a very small like lipless crankbait.
Cool. But the issue with that is how far can you cast it?
It depends. As I said, it really depends on like what rod you're using. If you watch my tackle haul video, I got that very small like Stepco rod. I think it's like very small, and then like small bait, small fish. You see, this is like a very small one. It's only like about the size of my thumb, and I don't have that big of thumb, so it's a very
Yeah.
small bait.
Looks like a Castmaster kind of, but I don't know. I can't really tell it from this view very well.
Can you see
Oh,
that?
never mind. I thought I don't know. From the angle I saw, it looked like a Castmaster. But yeah,
Oh
that's
yeah,
pretty
I have a
small. I have a crankbait that's like that big. It's impossible to cast.
Well, just use. I don't know. Maybe next time we're going fishing, just use my lightest rod. Maybe you're gonna feel. You're gonna feel like the. You're gonna feel the difference. How? So as I said, if you want to cast a light bait far, just use the smallest combo you could ever find. That's like the only trick to it. The smaller the rod, uh, like this one, I used to use this. Let me see. Can you guys see this?
Yep.
But it's well recommended lure weight. It's only like 1/4 to like wait. Let me see. It's like 1/8 to a fourth ounce, and I always max it out to like 3/8 ounce, which is way bigger than I'm supposed to throw, and then that gives me a lot more casting distance because it's a heavier bait and it casts a heavier distance. So so that's what my plan is tomorrow. As you know, Cedar Island, that spot, if you can't cast the spinner really out, you are not gonna get any bites. Honestly, the fish are always pretty much like half the distance out there. 7 foot light fast action with tiny or finesse. I don't know if I could cast that far. The fish are like really like they do like the middle. The fish are really in the middle. So I don't know if I could do that. I have to cast at least in the middle or like at least uh like I don't know, like 2/5 of a weight bear in order to get good bites. Albert, so
Yeah.
what do you suggest tomorrow? I mean, I'm gonna throw some. You want to say some soft plastics, so I wanted you to be more specific on that. What soft plastics?
If you have crawfish imitations, I'd
I
do
do not
that.
just like
But
take that
anything
out.
similar to that, like finesse worm, just like anything.
Do you follow
Oh,
addicted?
addicted fishing, we do. I do at least.
I do know him, like not him, mom. Like addicted fishing is like a group of guys, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, making like that. Addicted fishing, they're a great like channel. But there's only one thing I complain about them. Their baits are expensive.
Yeah. Same as Guggen Squad.
Yeah, they're like I don't know, like just like they slap that brand on there and man, they're just like supreme on fishing. And also, Albert, do you know that Supreme actually sells fishing stuff?
Really?
Yeah, I'll show
That's
you.
weird.
I'm gonna show you Supreme fishing lures. I've actually searched it up because I know that they like make everything.
Do the soft plastics have the word Supreme on it? Because I
No,
don't know if that's good
I'll
for
show
stuff.
you, dude. Share screen, share screen. Also, this video is not sponsored by Supreme, if you're wondering. See, I do not know why Biden is on there. But
Oh wait, I remember someone made a fishing competition where they tried a Trump lure versus a Biden lure.
see, these are all like Supreme. Oh, they even got like this. Oh yeah, a Trump lure. Yeah, they even got like this little swim bait, and then they sell it at $27 on.
Seriously?
Yeah,
And then you snag it.
yeah.
No, and a
I'm
rich
going
person,
for that. I'm literally going in
ultra
for
rich person uses it, snags like 10 of them. You find them, and then you like find them right after they snag them, and then you sell them back for like $10 each. Uh-oh, I think he left. Anyways, just say while he's not here, I need to talk about my own opinions regarding stuff. I believe that you need soft plastics because I don't know, they just feel good when you're doing them, and like they're slower retrieve, and like I prefer slower retrieves because like I don't know, they just feel better, and you get time to like feel for bites and whatnot.
So except for, oh yeah, you want to see the Biden versus Trump lure?
There was a video about that once, I remember.
Let me see. I don't know. It's only $12. We could do that with a budget, can we?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll. Okay. But I don't know. Why would a fish want to eat that? It's just weird. Why would a fish want to eat that?
We probably wouldn't catch anything on it though, cause like the person only caught one bass that day. I remember, I forgot which lure it was on, but it took them a long time to catch it.
Yeah, that's true. Because like it's not got that good of an action unless they make their hands like flappy and then like the hands just flap on the way. It might be better that way. But anyways, except for cross, what other soft plastics would you suggest? Since you're like the soft plastic, well, at least you're more experienced in soft plastics than I
Finesse
am.
worms, finesse worms, finesse worms, finesse
What
worms.
are finesse worms? Like straight tails?
Kind of like just any finesse baits, whatever.
I do not know. Like, there's a lot more. Like, finesse baits is a very big category. Like, what finesse baits are you talking about?
Just like anything.
Well, I
You know,
can't
like
just like anything.
wait, show me some examples, like you know the ones with the different arms and stuff.
You mean like this one?
Sure. Let's see. Yeah, I think that could work on smallmouth.
And yeah. Does it like soft body jerkbait count?
Soft body jerk bait. Let's see. I want to see what it looks like.
They're just like flukes, if you know what I'm talking about.
Oh, aren't those like kind of like close to swim baits, but they're not.
Yeah, they're not swim baits. And then like back to nest worms. Do you like me these ones where they like the tail goes like?
Yeah, those work.
I've only got 2 of those. I'm not gonna spoil them. Cause like, yeah, I need to get some baits. I'm poor. I'm broke too. And that's the only things I got. Like other ones, like I've got like the only other things I've got is like curly tail worms. Are these any good, Albert?
Let's see.
So that will work for.
Okay, so that one time when I went there were like a bunch of small fish jumping around in the shallows. They actually hooked a small fish. I think it might have been a yellow perch, small fry type thing. Anyways, when I caught that, it like I put it to shore. I flipped it to shore, and it just jumped back in. So I'm pretty sure it was a yellow perch. I don't know what it was. And then I went down there and then caught 2 more. So yeah, there's that. I tried upgrading a hook, upsizing a hook, but even that made me still catch a 6-inch perch, and I don't get
Wait,
why.
I kind of want to catch perch there tomorrow. So your tactic is basically just Carolina rig it.
Yeah, just get the worm and then and like twitch it back every once in a while, and put a decent amount of worm on there with a big hook because I know the smaller fish can take the big hooks. Like not big hooks, just like size 2, size 3 if you have those.
Whoa, that's pretty big.
Yeah, I don't know why, but a 6-inch just swallowed it.
Well, I mean, could I use like a
Perch
size
is
8
young.
or a size 6? Can I use like a size 8 hook? I feel like that
Let's see,
will.
size 8 hook. That's a. I mean, you could, but then you'd also hook onto the small ones if they're biting that day.
Honestly, I do not care. I just want to catch a fish tomorrow.
I think you should be fine with the size 3 because, like, I caught a small fish on a size 3. Think about that.
Okay.
I caught a fish that
So
was like
that's
this big on a size.
Okay, so I know.
3
So like
hook.
size 2 with a bunch of worms and half-ounce weight, right?
Yeah, but if they're not biting on size 2, try downsizing.
Okay, just so small hooks, right?
Yeah.
And then like just jig it every once in a while, right? Am I correct?
Yeah.
Can you tell me where you catch them?
Very
Just
slow.
like on the shore of the western end?
Yeah, just go down the bank.
Okay. Like the sand, like the muddy, sandy stuff?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm actually gonna go out of battery like in a few minutes. So do you mind that I end the stream right now? Albert and I could still talk on Instagram more, right?
Yeah, I think we're fine.
Okay, so we're seeing I think you're gonna be the last one here. So thank you for staying with us. Very appreciated. You stick to the end of the whole stream. Congratulations. Uh, so I'm pretty sure we're just gonna be it because I'm gonna like run out in 9 minutes my battery. So Albert, say goodbye to everyone. See ya.
All right, bye.